Hi there, I'm Scott Sery. I'm the founder of Know to Grow, where I show you how you can go from having no idea how to make money on your own to growing that idea and ultimately live life however you want to. One of the biggest reasons that we want to earn more money is to avoid going into debt. Very few people like debt. It's often a burden, it weighs you down, and most of the time it has some outrageous interest rates, like your credit cards that are 20+%. It makes it really hard to get out of it. But when you have most of your debt under control, you can actually start using it to your advantage. A few days ago, I posted a video about using leverage debt to increase your income. When you're done here, go back and check that one out. Today, however, I want to walk through the top 10 causes of debt and how we can avoid them. This might be a little bit longer, so I'm launching right into them. Number 10, not knowing about finances. Financial literacy is hard to grasp. It can be a little mystical feeling maybe, and there's a ton of information out there. One of my goals with the Know to Grow program is to help you and anyone else that's feeling lost or frustrated to understand finances and how to make them work for you instead of against you. Number 9 cause, spending tomorrow's money. There is a great Saturday Night Live sketch about avoiding debt. Steve Martin's character, he wrote a book called Don't Buy Stuff You Can't Afford. And when he's talking to this couple, one of the objections is, what if I think I'll be able to afford it later? The bottom line is, your income is not guaranteed. So don't spend money you hope to make in the future. Number 8, no communication on finances. This is for the couples out there. Finances are a family matter. The decisions I make affect my wife and my son. When my wife and I were first married, we set a rule that if we wanted to spend more than $50 on any item, we talk it over first. Now, naturally, that didn't go for things like hospital bills and car repairs and stuff like that. But we did still communicate about those expenses and how they were going and where the money was going. Number 7, not having an emergency fund. If you were to get hit with a $1,000 car repair bill and a $1,000 doctor bill tomorrow, could you afford it without putting it all on your credit card? Most Americans could not. Emergency funds are tough to get started, but as you build them up, it saves a lot of discomfort later on. It only takes a few dollars a week to build that fund up, so you can get started even with what you have now. Number 6, sickness or injury. I'll just say that the healthcare system in the US needs a major overhaul. Back when Obama was president, that was attempted, but really all that happened was now that everyone has access to health insurance, which rapidly increased in cost as hospital bills climbed outrageously higher. Until something is done, medical debt is just always going to be an issue. Number 5, gambling. There is a significant portion of the population that is addicted to gambling. And that addiction isn't just the little fun game here and there, but it's a significant problem that it's hurting their home life, their finances, and in many cases, their physical health. If you're addicted to gambling, no amount of get out of debt info is going to help you until you conquer that issue first. Number 4, overuse of credit cards. Credit cards are a great tool when used properly. For mine, I put everything I possibly can on the card, and then I pay it all in full every single month. It's easy to check my balance online, it's easy to monitor so I don't overspend, and when there is a more expensive month, like one that has lots of car repairs, that's why I maintain a slush fund or emergency fund, or even things like my biannual insurance bills. At 20% or higher interest rates, credit cards are going to severely hinder your ability to grow your wealth. Number 3, breaking up. Somewhere around half of all Americans will go through a divorce in their life. Lawyer fees, settlements, having to start all over, that can all add up quickly and cause you to slip into debt. The best way to avoid this is make sure you're marrying the right person, but also to make sure you have a means of replacing those lost savings. Number 2 is not having a budget. When you don't know how much money is coming in and you don't know how much is going out, how will you make sure you don't overspend? If you overdraw your bank account, it's usually a minimum of about a $30 penalty every single day that you're in the negative. So if you overdraw and you don't catch that for a week, that's a couple $100 that you owe to the bank. The number 1 cause of debt is not making enough money. It's not rocket science here, folks. The biggest cause of going into debt is not having enough money coming in. If you're just barely making your bills as it is, any unexpected expense is going to knock you back to relying on loans and credit cards to cover those bills. Debt like that sucks. It's overbearing and it's hard to get out from, and it makes life sucky. That's why I created the Know to Grow course. It is designed to help you capitalize on things that you're already good at, so that you can have the income you need to live life on your own terms. Just head over to www.knowtogrow.com. From there you can sign up for free so that debt becomes a thing of the past that you never have to worry about again. And before you go, sign up by clicking the link right there in the description. Can you give me a quick like, a short comment, and subscribe? That way you get notified in the future when these videos pop up.